Good morning. Good morning. Get started in a second. I gotta put my boots on. Give me 1 second. Hey, friend. Hey, Fortune. Fortune, I'm gonna get to your comment in a second. I'm gonna tell you why I asked. Good morning. Good morning. If you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. A reaction. Just gotta put on my boots. I need some new boots. Good morning. Woo. I got a lot to do today. I wasn't able to get in the garden this week. But before I go outside and get in the garden and do all the things that I need to do, good morning, Chanel. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Just trying to put my boots on. I need some new boots. Before I go out in the garden, I want to take some time to tell you. So I've been a little busy. I haven't been able to really get out in the garden like how I wanted, but um, I did order some stuff for the garden. I'm losing my train of thought this morning. I guess I need to have a couple sips of this coffee to get myself moving this morning. Rich saying, I'm forever saying what I need. Yeah, I have a list. I've been writing a list. See my notebook? Been writing a list. I was sitting here trying to think of everything I need to do to try to get everything accomplished. We're expecting freezing temperatures. We're expecting our first frost next week. So I want to prepare the garden for the frost. So everybody come on in, make sure you drop a like on the live this morning. Drop a like if you're in here. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to do a lot of things this morning. But how's your week been, Chanel? How are your plant babies doing? How are your plant babies doing? Mm, coffee hot? Woo, coffee is hot. But Rich, how was your walk? Chanel, how are your plant babies? Oh, you're outside now? See, that's what I'm talking about. You out before I am this morning. I'm gonna go outside in a few minutes. I just want to show y'all some stuff that I got. Show everybody some stuff. It's still alive and growing. Hey, hey, that's what I'm talking about. So it's been about 2 minutes. I can go ahead and get started. What I wanted to do is, I'll stand up to do this. Let me raise. Do I have to raise it? I don't have to raise it. I'm short. So I got some things while I was away last week, and I'll show you some stuff out in the garden later, but I want to show y'all what I'm going to do today. Let me just show y'all some of the things that I got. So, y'all know that I saw this in someone else's live stream, and I'm like, what is that she has? So, I got myself a hori hori knife, and I got it in pink, so it's perforated on one side and then sharp on the other side, and it has the measurements here if you can see it. So I got myself a hori hori knife for planting, and I got it in pink. You know, I'm very partial to pink, and the reason why I got it in pink is because it was for breast cancer awareness on their website, and they advertise it as such. So so you don't have to buy. Well, you can buy me another one if you want to, but I got a hori hori knife, and it has this little nice sleeve here, and I could put it on, if I wear a belt, I could put it on a belt because it came with that. So I finally hit checkout on my cart, and this is one of the things that I got. You have the exact same one. See, great minds think alike. So I got myself a hori hori knife. I'm gonna maybe use it today. We'll see. We'll see. But I was very excited to get it, and I haven't used it, and I love it already. Another thing that I got, because what I'm gonna do at some point in the stream, I'm going to um, say seed giveaway, and then I'm going to give you guys a hashtag to send, and we're going to do another seed giveaway today. But this time I'm going to mail them in these little we have a creator that calls them dime bags, but I got me some little seed bags, and I have been saving seeds from various, right? So hori hori knife, The little bags, good morning. Billy, good morning. Hi, how are you? So we have that. Another thing that I got is, you guys know that I have, um, oh, thank you. I bought you something else though, and I also made you something. Oh, thank you. Hey, Fortune. Hey, I think I said hey, Tamiko. Good morning. How are you? I know you're outside already. So, with the hydroponic system, I like to be prepared. So one person said that you don't need it, and then someone else said that you do need it. So I got myself one of these pH testers. So if I don't think I'm gonna need it, which I'm not sure, I may send it back, but I did get one for my hydroponic system. And I don't know if we're gonna talk about the hydroponics today, if I have time, because I really want to hit the outside, and it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, so I may save my excuse me, my hydroponics for tomorrow. So I got the pH for it. How you doing, Beth? How are you? How are you? And another thing that I got was a frost blanket, right? So I'm gonna cover my plants. Some of them I'm just gonna spread the blanket over it. But I got this. Good morning, Donzel. I got this because I have several sections of my garden, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to cut any of it to spread it all throughout the garden. But I got this, and I'm gonna have to, it looks like, use some bricks to keep it down. But I got myself a blanket, and because I couldn't find my other hoops for the hoop house, I you can't really see it that good from the picture, but I bought the hoop house that comes with the frost cover. But I gotta put this together, and I'm hoping that, and then it came with like the little fiberglass stalks that I have to put together with all these things and pieces that go with it, and I might need some help. So I'm gonna try to do it on stream today. um, Maybe with some of you guys' guidance. I'm gonna have to open it up to see if there are any instructions on the inside. So frost cover blanket that I'm gonna put on the far side. If this will make enough, I might be able to stretch it to more than one section of the garden. You never know. I still need to go and find my hoops that I bought from before, because I think they're in my shed, but I didn't feel like looking for them this morning. So if I find them later today, I'll put them later today, because I should be able to be home and do more things in the garden, because I wasn't home last weekend. But y'all, um, I don't know how to say your name, and I don't want to butcher it. Oh, me and assembly directions. I put my wheelbarrow together. Okay. So, Fortune, I'm assuming that means you're going to be able to help me when I go outside. I'm going to start putting the hoops together on the inside, and then I'm going to take them on the outside, and we're going to see how they fit. I probably should have measured before I went out there, too. Um, QET, I don't know how to say your name, but hello. So, you're going to go hard on Monday night? Yeah, so Tamiko, I don't think you're about, from what I remember, because I Googled it, you're about 45 to an hour from my grandmother. And she's not doing like how we're doing and putting hoop houses, but she's actually just taking sheets, and she's spreading them over her greens, because she said that you guys are also supposed to be getting a frost pretty soon. So make sure you protect those plants. So if you haven't taken the poll in the chat, I'm hoping that everyone has the same response. But are you protecting your plants for the winter time? Fortune said something very profound this morning. Would you? Oh, I'm not gonna cover them. I just want to set them up, Fortune. Um, are you gonna cover your plants for the winter frost? Are you gonna protect them? So, Fortune, you said something that I was thinking when I put up the polls. So you commented before we even went live. Would you send your children out in the cold with no jacket, right? So for most of us gardeners, right, we think that um, we think of our plants like our babies, like an extension of us. So how dare we not protect them, right? So make sure you go out and you protect those plants. Looks like 91% of you said yes, and those of you that don't, maybe you don't do any fall and winter gardening. So I guess that's understandable. So that's that. But before I go any further, right? So you guys know that I don't have my address on my channel, but if you email me or something like that and you want to send me something, I will gladly give it to you. But this time, the person didn't search, and I sent a person some seeds. And look what I got in the mail, what was waiting for me when I got back. I got some seed mail, y'all. And, I was kind of talking to my brother. I was like, hey, I wish people would send me stuff so I could do like a little video and be all excited about all the seed, the stuff that I got. But I got some seed mail. Good morning, Gwen. You're saying that you only have radishes left in the garden. Do you need to cover them? If they're not completely up yet, I would cover them. I don't think you have a lot of radishes, so you just put like a little small sheet or something over them. So yeah, so I'm gonna open this up. She sent me some seeds. I covered the address, so I got some seeds from Miss J.K. Gardner. All right, so thank you, J.K. Gardner. If you watched the replay or something, hopefully you see that. And she wrote me a little note. She says, thank you, Farmer Chas, for the seeds. I needed more. I gave her okra seeds. Hopefully she'll have better results with mine than she did with hers. By the way, I love your pepper challenge video. So fun. I hope you can use these seeds that grow fantastically. Let's grow J.K. Gardner. So I got some seed mail, and she sent me some cilantro and some rosemary. So these are definitely going to be planted out in the garden. So thank you, J.K. Gardner. So y'all, I got some seed mail. Made me feel extra, 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 extra special, right? Fortune, I checked it out yesterday. I checked it out yesterday, so I did like it. I need somebody to come build me some stuff like how y'all have people building stuff for y'all. So I'm taking a peek out. Uh, it's all good, Chanel. I'm taking a peek out, and what I'm gonna do before, oh, I got something else, and you guys will see a video on it, right? So let me just take you over here. Um, Scrap fence. Okay, I'm gonna take you over here so y'all know that I have the little green stalk. You'll see a video on it tomorrow, but I got me some trellises also. So that's what else we got in our little garden haul. I had these before. I got the little seedling houses. And just so y'all know, I am ready to protect my green stalks because I also got the green stalk cover. So I got two of them. And then the other one is still in the packaging because I don't want to put it out until it's actually going to frost. So I got those as well. So yeah, that's what I got. And like I said, it's pretty chilly out. Well, hopefully it's not too chilly because I don't plan on wearing my coat out today. So I have like my little thermals on, and then I put my little t-shirt over it. But green stalk swag. You're not a believer, but hey, enjoy. Hey, eat everything. Each one teach one. And if you enjoy what you enjoy, then if it works for me, then it works for me. But other people just don't like it. Oh, thank you guys. So I'm going to open up this because I'm hoping on the back side of this paper here, they have instructions. Because like I said, I'll probably start building it on the inside and take it on the outside. Listen, I have Fortune says she can't afford the swag. I have a thing where sometimes like I splurge a little. I believe in retail therapy. So I will purchase things if I really want it. Pick this paper up off the floor. So, oh, it kinda did come with instructions on the back, which I was hoping. I keep seeing the little Lucifers cross the gate. Y'all know what I call the squirrels. They got like little acorns. They've been digging. When I came back from my conference last weekend, they had dug up where they moved the cardboard, y'all, and they dug up where I put the carrots and stuff. So I have a plan. Oh, so you buy seeds, and so hopefully I get some stuff in the mail later today because I also um, buy seeds. And like if I'm up in the middle of the night and I can't sleep, I'll buy seeds when I have no business because I have too many seeds as it is, which is why I'm going to do some seed giveaways today, okay? Because I also have seeds that, um, stuff that I don't particularly want or grow. So I'm just going to give them away and bless somebody else with them because they may want them. Okay, so it comes with this cover that's like, says 10 by 33 feet. So I should be able to share this among other, uh-oh, parts of the garden. So I have my scissors here. I'll probably cut this because it looks like it's very big. So I'm going to have to stretch it out. You do have a green stalk. Hey, I just say you do what you can for, I'm going to save that rubber band that popped over there. So it comes with these fiberglass hoops. They're 16 inches each. And there's 36 of them. What I want to know is how many of them build one hoops. And then they come with 36 connectors. So I guess that's these. But so yeah, it was a great pepper challenge from Shelly and Sam. They're like, yo, Sam ate it and left no crumbs. Nothing bothered him. And that just proves, because I've had people that have different reactions, it proves that everyone has different heat tolerances. So what I was gonna do today, because they said one of the peppers wasn't hot at all, I actually thought about trying one today on stream, but then I thought about it. I'm like, man, their pepper tolerance is like unbelievable. So I don't know if I should be out there just trying something just because they said it wasn't hot, right? So I don't know. So clips and ground pegs I have, and then I have some fiberglass ground spikes. Okay, so let me see here. Um, I know you would say try it, Rich. Maybe when you try it, I'll try it. So I think these go like this, but they like don't seem like they bend. I might need some help, or am I just not strong enough? I don't know. How many are supposed to go? I guess it depends on how high I want it to be. Do the challenge, Chaz. Listen, my brother's gonna do it, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. So I'm trying to see, do these bend? So yeah, and then by the time you put the spikes on the bottom, so I guess they don't break, but to be safe, just in case the plants get tall, I'm gonna do four. I'm gonna do four of them. Okay, they do bend. I have those, and I was thinking the same thing when I put it together. Did you put four together, four of them together, Chanel? So yeah, I think this is about the height that I think I want it to be. Yeah, it's like that tent business you're doing. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Okay. So, okay, so they do bend. And then it says these things go on the end. How many of them are there though? 12 ground pegs. So these things go on the end. Oh, you made them hot because you were covering a watermelon? So I'm only covering like the greens, right? So maybe I should do 5. But I wanted to see if I could maybe get them to be um, in 2 sections of the garden. I'm a little afraid that I'm gonna run out of the fiberglass sticks. So let me do them in 4s. Let me do them in 4s. Chanel, I'm assuming that you have them with the summer, what do you call it? The summer cloth for the insects. You probably only need 3 or 4. I'm gonna do 4. 2. And then we're gonna go outside and put them out. At least put the hoops down so that all I gotta do is put the cloth. Okay. And then one on this end. Put 4 together. All right. What I don't want to do is run out of these connector things. So let's see. Forging, what all are you protecting for the winter time? Good morning, Cece. How are you? We're just putting together these hoops because I'm gonna go outside in a little bit and see how far my hoops will go without, because I have several blankets here. Y'all check out Cece's channel. She tested out one of the hot sauces. Cece, did you test the samples that I sent? I'm a little curious if you think the hot fire is hot. 1, 2, 3. I need one more. Okay. But now you're using them for your beets and lettuce that are in totes still outside. The garden is using frost cloth. Okay. All right, so we got 4 of them. I think that's all I need on that side. Maybe I'll do 5. Oh, okay. All right, all right. So you're not going to give me the scoop on whether you think they hot or not? She said what she said, y'all. She not going to tell me. Good morning, Herman. Good morning. I haven't seen you around in a while. Tell you what I do need to do, because I'm tired of squinting at this screen. I need to put on my good glasses. And brother, don't you say a word about that. Don't you say a word, brother. Forging, you're saying you... I see you laughing, CC. We DIY'd with rebar and PEX pipe hoops. We have frost cloth that we related to -6. Okay, so it goes all over. You weight it down and you're protecting brassicas. Okay. Brother, I told you not to comment, sir. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, I got the pipes together. Now I need to figure out so I could read this paper here. All right. So it says to put so these things, where did I put them? Goes at the end of each one. All right. Guess you stick those in the ground. All right. Do they go on each end? I'm assuming that they do. Ground spikes. And then they go in these things. But I don't want to put the cloth on right now. Mariah is not my daughter. Mariah is, she's the daughter of one of my friends. They bought a house that had a garden already. And the garden had grown out of control, but she promised the previous owners that she would keep the garden up. So she called me to ask me, could I help? She actually was referred by some of our other friends that we have in common. And they was like, you want your garden? Why don't you call Chaz? And that's what she did. And I've been going over there. There's a lot of footage that's missing because, you know, with Mariah, you never know what she gonna say. So I think I need to put these out there and then come back. Oh, So these and these, you have to punch a hole in the cloth. I don't like that. Oh, she's your new favorite gardener? She could have her own. She could. She could. So Mariah was saying things and she thought I couldn't hear her. She was like, I hate spinach. And her mother was like, yeah, but you gonna eat it. And I was just like, well, okay. I'm building hoop houses, Herman, to put out in the garden to protect my plants for the winter time because we're supposed to get a frost next week. So I have some. What I want to do is see how far to put them out there. So do I have my thing out there set up? I don't, but it's okay. I'm gonna take you guys with me to, let me open up the door and make everything that much easier for myself this morning. So I got 5 of them put together, and I probably need to put, I don't have pockets unless I wear my sweatshirt. Let me open up this door to see if it's cold outside. I haven't been outside yet, y'all. So, but yeah, so what I told her was when Mariah starts growing stuff and she's helping out in the garden, then eventually she's gonna eat stuff just because she planted it. Because that's how my daughter is. She didn't used to eat like all the different types of greens, but yeah, she now she does because when she helps me plant seeds, um, she'll eat it. So Herman, you're saying PVC pipe works better. I agree with you, but I don't have time for PVC pipe this gardening season. So the garden is going to go through a lot of different enhancements next season, probably, maybe, because you'll see me do a garden at the, we're moving to a temporary apartment while we get a renovation done. So I'll probably do a garden over there so I can still have some stuff. Um, but yeah, so I actually do have an apron. I just don't know where it is. Um, I don't know where it is. So let's see. I'm gonna take a couple of these outside and let's say, let me make it easy for myself to get out this morning. Okay. So what I'll do is, it is a little chilly, so let's see. All right. Okay. I think I'm ready. So, and the hoodie got pockets, so that's a plus. 1, 2, 4. Let me just put some of these bottoms down here. Okay, so boom. I'm gonna take these out, take y'all out, and let's see how many of these we actually need in a certain section of the garden. And while we're going at, you can kind of peek at the green stalks. If I turn the camera, Chaz, my hands are full and I don't want to drop it. So let me just show you. You can see what we're, so you see everything's doing pretty good over here, even the seedlings at the top. Oh wow, that, Fortune, you on it. You guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you drop a like so we'll come over here. You can see the sun is on this side of the garden that we're going on. Find something to sit you guys on. Check out my collard greens and stuff that we planted on stream that day. Aren't they beautiful? Now y'all see why I want to protect them. We got some radishes right here too. Check it out, check it out, check it out. And then we got the cauliflower over here. So thank you, Fortune, for reminding folks to hit that like button. And the collard greens over here, these are like Georgia, and then the pak choi here. And then what I did was I took the leaves off the bottom of this pak choi because it wasn't doing good, and now I noticed that it's growing a lot better now. So let me just put these here. And even you were slacking, brother? Shame on you. Let me get my little thing over here. You know what? I probably could just cinch y'all right here. And let's see, is that gonna work for now until I get my broken rain barrel so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, so here we go. This thing still got water on it. All right. All right, so this one right here already has the ends on it. Too cold there for a winter garden? Oh, I lost one of my things. Where did it go? So that's why I should put them on there before I came outside. I lost one of the bottom pieces. All right. So I guess I should put one side down. You know what? This is not supposed to. Where did it go? You know what? I might have to do it without these little pieces at the bottom because I keep dropping them and losing them. All right. So one hoop here. And then I bend it on over. All right. I'm going to take this. Y'all tell me what you think. Think that's high enough? Hold on. The sun. I think that should be high enough. Let's see. That should be high enough. I could always add some height to it as I go. Thank you for the responses. Yes, it's high enough. All right. So let me just put. Now I got to figure out how far apart they should go. All right. And then I had one to fall off, which is fine because I could just put it. What I want to do is I want to put them close enough to where when the snow comes, they don't like bow down so easy. Get in here. You know what? We're going to do it without the little things. All right. Okay, so we got two in. Looks good. This was in Colorado by San Isabel Mountains. We left feet of snow at a time. Oh, okay. That's probably in response to something that somebody else said. Okay. All right. So, got two down, three to go. And I'm not even measuring how far each of them are, but it's okay. And I also see where, oh, this one is crooked. The squirrel's been digging up over here. They actually started digging up my garlic, y'all. That's still crooked. Okay. CC, you ain't alone. I don't want no snow this year. Not one bit. I don't mind the frost, but snow, Jesus, you could keep it. I don't want it. All right. So let me bring you around This is how far I put them apart. You see here? I might need to put them a little bit closer. Let me see. Let me know if that's too far, too close. Because, like I said, I don't want the fabric to bow down if it does snow. So, Rich, you be quiet. You don't know how it feel to have to clean snow. You don't know how to feel. You don't know how it feel to have to do anything with snow. All you want to do is see it. Yeah, he out of control. Yeah, I do have more. Let's see. Put these down here. This one is crooked too. I don't know why I'm trying to put these things crooked down here, because it seems like I'm trying to do it on purpose. What I do like is that the cinder block in the gate is preventing it from stretching out too much. Those greens will get wider. That's your advice. What's your advice, Fortune? Yeah, I know the greens are gonna get wider. Tell me the advice. All right, let's put the last one over here. Get this little weed out. Now, Donzel, you know you getting snow. Cece, don't be picking. She said, don't pick on him like that. You can cut and come again. So yeah, so you can extend the hoops into the blocks. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, I do have more of the hoops, so I can always extend them into the blocks and make them bigger. But once this first frost hit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm coming out here to pick some of these greens. Too far enough from the edge, you won't want your foliage touching your cloth. Oh, hmm. Maybe I will put them in the blocks though. Maybe I'll put them in the blocks. Let me see how many hoop houses I can get done, because I want to do the other side too. And I got to come in here and start pulling out some of these peppers too. So, okay. But, so that's what we have here. I'll show you before I even put the cloth out, which I'll probably start putting the cloth out next week. But yeah, so you can kind of see if I stand to an angle without my shadow, you'll see that I have the hoops maybe 1 or 2 blocks apart. So what I'll do is I'll probably come back out, add one link to it, and put them inside the blocks as long as I have enough to cover that other side over there. So let me show you the other side over here. Y'all see I still got peppers in there, but they coming out, some of them coming out today. My radishes. So I really want to go get my gloves, but I don't feel like going back in right now. Let me bring y'all down. You see my turnips are starting to come in. I'm gonna have to thin them out pretty soon. And then if you come over here, my giant mustards are starting to come up. I did 3 rows of them, so they're coming up. I want them to be pretty good. And then you see I have radishes over here. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you. So the radishes there, if I could sit this without it falling. Okay. It's not cooperating with me this morning, y'all. So we have the radishes over here. Okay, here we go. And check it out. This is I think the cherry bell radishes. So if I was one of those gardeners that would just eat stuff out of the garden, I would let y'all see it, but I'm not one of those. I gotta wash it off. So there's my little cherry bell radish right there. and it looks like more of them are gonna come in. I Oh, and I picked one the other day and I left it out here by mistake. Let me put my glasses in my pocket. Nice looking radishes. You love What's the wow for Cece? So here I have the one jalapeno plant that I left out here. You can see that like the peppers on it are turning a bit of purple. It's because it's getting too cold for it. So I'm gonna pull it out probably tomorrow, maybe. Um, and then one would have expected that the carrots would have come up, but when I came back, all of this soil right here was all like disheveled, and it's because the rodents, the freaking squirrels came out here and they just started digging and digging and digging. Listen, nothing against it, CC. I can't come out here and just, you know, pick something. Yeah, the jalapeno is very cold, okay? I can't come out here and pick something and just straight up eat it without washing it first. Cause like, you know what kind of stuff is in this dirt? CC, I don't even think I ever seen you just straight eat something out of your garden without washing it off. We all need a, why what? Why won't I just eat it? Cause there's dirt on it and I don't eat dirt. Uh, okay. So you mentioned the French breakfast radishes. I didn't even check the bottom of them, but since you mentioned it, let's look at them real quick. Cause I know I have daikon. Oh wait, some of them already. Check it out. It looked like something has been in here eating it. Probably slugs. Yeah, got some slug damage here. Huh. I didn't even check in here to see that they're actually doing pretty good. And I see that my purple top turnips have some tops on them. I might have should have thinned them out a little bit more. CC, I do watch your videos. I watch them when I first get up in the morning. I see you drop something and I watch it. Now the past videos might be a little bit guilty. We all go see CC. CC, don't get sensitive on me this morning. And what's taking over these cabbages right here is aphids. They won't let them grow. So I've been spraying and doing all things here. I don't know what to do other than pull them up. Look at here. I just sprayed these off yesterday, right? And look, already. How? How? Like, why do the aphids keep coming back? Is it something with the plant that they just like? I sprayed this one off too. Are they in here too? Yep, they're all in here. Why? Does anybody know? Maybe I should come out here and put some DE. I picked some turnips the other day. I put BT on them, hash. I don't know why they keep getting aphids, but, and then I have a lot of, I meant to get my rake because I wanna rake these leaves right here and use them as mulch. So I'm gonna use these leaves as mulch. I'm gonna grind them up, rake them up. So thank you, Wayfair Technologies. He says, nice garden. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. But before I get a little bit ahead of myself today, you say yum yum. So I'll eat. I had ground cherries last season, and I will eat a ground cherry, right? So that I've done. And CC, you knew I wasn't gonna eat this radish without washing it first because I didn't even eat the leaf off the hibiscus plant without washing it off first. Come on now. Come on now. So what I'm gonna do now is because I know that those things will go in the ground without put some soup mix with the cherry juice. Several acres, busy with everything else. You never have time to garden. You gotta make some time to garden. Okay, so what I've learned with this little thing is I don't need these and they keep falling. So, yeah. So I'm gonna do some more of these and put them on this side. And then we're gonna go out and pull up some of those pepper plants because it's too cold for them. Let me close this door. Okay. So, have you ever looked into see if BT is effective against aphids? Usually they use leaf-eating insects like, okay, but I've also sprayed neem oil on them. Next thing I'm gonna do is probably try to spray some the soap mixed with the mint oil and something else that I saw online. Lost Coast therapy and neem oil for aphids. Okay, so I'll try that. Let me try that. Because I don't want to pull those cabbages up yet. The idea I have is if those cabbages don't live, I'm gonna put some in my hydroponics, grow seedlings, and then do some more. So that's what the theory is that I'm gonna do. But Cece need to help me transplant my stuff from my hydroponics. You want to see it? You want to see it? I'll give y'all a little peek, but I really want to talk about it tomorrow. Let me just show you. Check it out. Everything didn't sprout, but those that did, look at it. Let me get a little closer. So, CC, this is my question to you, right? So by mistake, I put too many seeds in this one, and that's a tatsoi right there. Should I thin this out, or can I separate it from when I take the sponge out? Or should I just, like I did this one over here, it had multiples too. I thinned it out because I wanted to see what what it would grow like if I just took the other plants out. So this one is about, I don't even know. That's a pak choi over there. Over in the backside, I think is another type of green. I could grow the tatsoi together, like meaning when I take it out and put it in the ground, they can all just be together. So don't thin them out, is what you're saying. And then you can see in the middle right there is my purple basil. Y'all know I love basil. I have to actually take the tops off of this one and this one because I see a sprout coming in. But oh, see, I learn something new every day. So that's my hydroponics that I want to talk about tomorrow. I've only fed them once because I heard that you only add the fertilizer in there um, when you're adding water to it, and I haven't added water to it yet. Garden brownies. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody go check Foraging Out later. Hit the notify button because I think that she has a live setup. So we're going to talk about the hydroponics tomorrow morning. Cece, if you're up, please join us because I would love to hear what you got to say. So, yeah. So if you were in the channel when we started, I did announce that I'm going to do another seed giveaway. So I'm not going to announce what seeds you're going to get. Just know that I got a lot of seeds here that I'm not going to use. So at this point, if you're in the live stream, and I'm going to check the time, it's 8:48 a.m. and you have your email open, email me with subject pound winter, just pound winter with your address, and you get some free seeds today. So pound winter, hashtag winter, and you get some free seeds today. And it'll be more than one packet of seeds because I have a lot of stuff here. So pound winter as of 8:48, and I'll let it run all the way until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my email. My email is on my channel description, but it's farmerchas82@gmail.com. Pound winter. So that's the seed giveaway. Hopefully everybody's in here. We got 17 people in here, so if I get 17 emails, I will completely understand. You bought me hydro. No, I'm not gonna give those away. So I have some seeds for my hydroponics in the house. I have some of those cucumbers that don't have seeds that are supposed to be like baby cucumbers, and then I have two dwarf tomatoes that I'm gonna plant. I'm gonna get another hydroponic system. The goal is to have maybe 3 to 4, and that's it. So hopefully, hint, hint, brother, I get the hydroponic systems for my birthday, and then I'm probably gonna buy myself one. That one I won, and it's fairly easy to use. So, yeah. But let me just get back to putting together these hoops until I can get my other half or my brother here to build me um, the pipes. This thing is bent. It has a. I'm gonna have to wiggle that one. Um, I do want the PVC pipe hoops, but the PVC pipe hoops, I'm gonna need somebody to do for me. So you ain't hear nothing because you had the. So that's how I know you heard it, because you came back to tell me that you ain't hear nothing. Okay? That's how I know. Yes, just like that, Herman. And just so you know, if you doing the pound winter, guess what? The hashtag winter. I hope you live in the United States, because that would be the only way you get it. I don't even know how many more of these I could do. Probably just enough for this outside. And you could do the. Oh, okay, Gwen, you gonna come over here for a project? You're gonna do the PVC hoops for me, because I need them for inside of the garden enclosure. Well, actually, inside of the garden enclosure, I'll probably move these to in there. But if I could do the PVC hoops on the outside parts, I would just leave them there, and then take the cloth on and off for the wintertime. And for the summertime, you have red yucca seeds. No, what is red? No, what's a red yucca seed? I have never heard of that. Red yucca seeds. Okay. So that's two. Red yucca. That how you say it? Hey, friend, I saw you this morning. I saw you driving. Where you going? You always on the move. CC, how often are we supposed to add the fertilizer to the hydroponics again? Oh, so Chanel, from what I've been watching and hearing, G Mama, and I think so Four Seasons, she fertilizes hers more often. I could be wrong. And G Mama says that whenever you add water to it, so like if you add 1 liter of water, you add the, I don't remember. I have to look at my bottle. I'll tell you. So it says when you replace it and you put the water in, I think, so for every 1 liter, you add the 5 mLs. So that's what I'm gonna do, because that's what I think the book says. And people who also have the same system as me, they only add the fertilizer when they add water. I don't know how true that is. I kind of want to just try to do it every 2 weeks to see what happens, but I also don't want to kill the plants. So we'll see. Fortune's teasing you? Is that how? Oh, I got extra, so no wonder. Okay, so I might have to get some more of these little things. But when do you add water? Oh, oh, I'm not gonna wait for mine to be out of water. When it gets down to like 2 liters, I'm gonna add another liter to mine. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's what my intention was. Cece, what do you do with yours? Do you just add water to make sure it stays full at all times? Every 10 days? Has it been 10 days? I don't know if it's been 10 days for me yet. What does your book say? I'm trying to see if this bottle says anything about when to add the fertilizer. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you. Does the bottle say? Use them each time you water the plants to promote large leaves. So yeah, mine just says when you water the plants. I mean, when you add water. So every 10 days you add water, or every 10 days you add fertilizer? Oh, so I probably need to add some fertilizer to mine because I think it's been 10 days. Huh. Are my seedlings big enough to pull them out? Any of them to put them in some dirt? Yeah. So today is the first day that I noticed that my water level is going down a little bit, Chanel. But yeah, let's let's save those questions for tomorrow because I want to talk more heavily about those tomorrow because I think it's gonna be raining. I can't go outside. But is this supposed to be cracked like this? I should go inside and wash it. They not big enough yet, CC. How big? And so I added some extra seeds in there, and I know that the lights are not supposed to be touching these leaves. I probably shouldn't have added those seeds until I took these out, because now I got extra seedlings, and I hope that they not too leggy. If your plants are not drinking, check the humidity in your room. I think the humidity is fine. How would I? I do have a humidity check on my thermometer over there. But another thing that I gotta do probably off stream is, yeah, everybody gardens differently. So what I'm trying to do is do a little um mix of what each person says, because I like experiment with things, and that's why I want a lot of different hydroponic systems, because I want to try the every 10 days. Um, you don't eat the crack ones. So should I go pull these out and plant some more? Because I think almost all of them are cracked. Why don't you eat the crack ones though? Tell me that though. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so we got this one done. Um, Let me just check something real quick before we go out. Doo doo doo. Okay. So I have four more to go on this side. Um, Water pressure deficit. If the pressure is too high outside, the leaves won't. I don't know what that means. You talking high level to me right now, Hash? Stomata? I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna have to come back and watch my own thing and Google these words that you're saying. I keep thinking about what might have crawled into the open part, and so you can't eat. I mean, but if you wash it, what would not? I mean, because radishes are pretty solid, so what's gonna crawl into it? I mean, I might slice it, maybe. Oh, well, you know I'm gonna be there, CC. I gotta support. Y'all. I feel like so I have sisters, but y'all are like the other sisters that I have that, and I talk about y'all to other people too, just so you know, in a good way, of course. But I'd be like, yo, I found these people. So full transparency, let me tell you something that my brother argues with me all the time about. So a lot of people assume that because my YouTube channel just started, I think in June of this year, they assume that I don't know anything about gardening. But I've been gardening for years. I didn't start my YouTube channel until June. So some of the things that I'm doing, I'm asking you guys, not because I don't know how to do it, but because I want to see how other people do it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go out here, cover these plants. Uh, Yes, I started in June, and yes, you did tell me to start it way before COVID happened. I'm guilty. I already apologized to you for it, brother. We're not gonna keep going on and on. You see how he treats me, y'all? He told me that I should have started my YouTube way before then. Yes, oh my God, brother, I know, I know, I know. So, and a lot of y'all channels, even though you didn't know me then, I was watching y'all back then. So, yeah. All right. So we got these four. We're gonna put them on this side of the garden. I actually might need some more. Yeah, YouTube has the market corners, you said. So YouTube has a lot of you know what, I'm gonna break these down till I get outside because I'm tired of them breaking in my hand here. So we can go outside and do this part. Hopefully I don't lose any pieces along the way, which I might. So maybe I should take some extras with me. Yep, just like that. See? Good morning, peace in my garden. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. So yeah, Fortune, you're just like me. I like seeing how everybody does things because I've noticed that Cece does things differently than Croppa, and Shelly can be my old. You know, Shelly might watch the playback and she gonna see you call her old, okay? That's why y'all be, well, y'all don't be fighting. Y'all be friendly, aggressively loving on each other in the garden chat, okay? Let me put a couple of extra of these in my pocket. One of them is broke though. All right. So we're gonna go outside and put these. But yeah, so let's see. I shouldn't have closed that door. Oh man. She is gonna come for you, Cece. And I might just snitch on you. I might text her and tell her, Cece called you old. Don't forget my gloves. You know what? That's a good idea because I want to pick some weeds while I'm out there. And good morning, G Mama. Good morning. Good morning. G Mama, you could have got an excuse for not coming in today because I need you to come in tomorrow when we talk about hydroponic stuff. But please come on in today and see what I'm doing out here in this garden. Um, CC becoming extra. Look, CC. CC always. That's your future mother. Oh my God. Yo, did y'all see how Samuel was bucking down those peppers on that live stream? Yo, if ever I wanted to be in a situation and I wanted to show no fear and I had to bet on somebody, it would be Samuel, okay? Because he didn't show any emotion whatsoever. So, let's see. All right. Definitely don't forget my gloves. Uh, is it true we shouldn't let covers touch the plants when we're overwintering? I did hear that today. Right, Rich? I would never want to sit at a poker table with Samuel. That might be his his side hustle that nobody even knew about, okay? So let me grab my gloves because I do want to grab some weeds out while I'm out there. Samuel would get past the first 48. Like we team Samuel over here. You know what? Before I go outside, let me put up another poll. Oh, y'all heard me drop all my stuff? That just means that I should have put it together outside. Cut. CC, you better stop cutting up. All right. Let me end this poll. 80% say, for the percent that said no, you don't cover your greens in the wintertime, can you tell me why? The covers will touch the plants. It's the plastic that damages the plants during the frost. So G Mama, you're saying as long as your plant covers aren't plastic, you should be good to go, right? Is that what you're saying? That's what it sounds like you're saying. CC cutting up today. That's my art. Good morning. That's my art. That's my art. Good morning. Let me just put up one other poll. For those that don't put a cover, if you could tell me in the chat why you don't cover your plants, that would be great. No plastic against the plants. Let me try this. Create a poll. And the reason why I'm asking this question is, would you So those that do hydroponics, right? The reason why I'm asking this question is, would you transplant a um, a brassica seedling after your first frost? So like, let's say that you have a frost, but then the next few days or the next couple weeks, the weather is fairly mild, not freezing, but mild. Now, I know the plants won't grow as fast, right? Your plants won't grow as fast, but would you still transplant? Because for me, I feel like as long as they're protected, you still should be able to plant. So I know what my answer is. 50% of you so far says yes. Some of you guys are saying no, I think. So let me know, would you transplant after your first frost? So like, let's say my first frost is next week, but let's say that the weather's going to be like how it is currently, like days after that. Would you still do it? Right? So let me know in the poll, would you do it? All right, let's get this. Got my gloves in my pocket, got the extra little things in my pocket. Let's get these other hoops out there. And then I should probably take the tape measure too, because I need to know how much of this garden fabric to cut, well, this stuff to cut, because I want to cut that, maybe place it outside and do all the things. Oops, I'll pick this up later. I'm dropping all types of stuff this morning. So it's 9:05. Let me check this email before we go out, see how many seeds I need to prep to go out in the mail this week. Uh-oh. Did everybody email? Because I know how many emails I got. So if you don't get any seeds, it's because you didn't email in time. Because I am looking at the timestamp. Good morning. Again, if you're new to the channel, just go in and subscribe, drop a like, give me some thumbs up and emotions in there. I saw a question. Can I still grow stuff in the winter? I'm in Washington, D.C., or the state of Washington. Okay, peace in my garden. I would plant after a frost, but only in a container greenhouse because you're a container gardener. Okay. Plants are very resilient. They were here before us. Very, very great response. You want seeds? Tamiko, I didn't see your email. The state of Washington, I don't know what the weather is there, but I'm going to assume it's very cold. And I think as long as you protect it, you can plant some things. Okay, all the good mornings. All right, let's go outside, y'all. Let me put the rest of these hoops out there and pick some weeds while I'm at it. I should take my harvest basket. It's hidden. Oh, CC, did you see this? I'm getting a little sidetracked. You see, I got me a hori hori knife to go plant my stuff with. And I got it in pink, not because I'm a girly girl, but because I did it so they had a little deal with the pink ones for breast cancer awareness. And y'all know that my mom has a stage 4 breast cancer, so I got the hori hori knife in pink, right? So, and it has I like that it has the measurements on the knife so you know about how far to go, especially if I want to start planting anything that bulbs. So, got me a hori hori knife. All right, let's go put the rest of these hoops out on this section, and then I'm gonna come back in and start cutting on this fabric because it's way, way, way too tall. I'm like dropping stuff like crazy. I'm dropping everything. Thank you, G Mama. They said that's dope. I think it's pretty dope too. I'm gonna close this door, keep some bugs from going in. Harden them off before you transplant. Yeah. Yours is the orange Fiskars Hori. Oh, nice. So that's what I learned from the gardening community this season is about this hori hori knife. Because when I'm watching y'all stuff, I look and I see what everybody else got, and I'll be like, I want one of them. I'm gonna try to get it to where the sun is not affecting y'all like how it's affecting me. And I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. So I'll put these here. So raise you up. Okay, so I think that's a little bit better. Orange Fiskars, we on the same because I didn't get the same one because I'm a Girly girl. But okay. You got no special tools. Look, I usually didn't get special tools either. Sometimes I buy my grandmother the little special things. Yeah, YouTube see, YouTube do. Yeah, she probably do got. I don't have no pink gloves though. I probably need some though. All right, so I'm gonna replant this section where the squirrels done toe up my When I say they toe up these carrots. They toe them up. All right, I don't need the gloves for this, but y'all, Cece wore some gloves in her channel. She was scared of getting bit up by some ants, so she put on some gloves. So she can't say that she's not completely glove free. So that's how you know I was watching, because you put gloves on in that pink with lots of flowers. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm gonna come back in and I'm gonna plant on this section, but let me turn y'all around so y'all can see which section I'm putting them in. I know you did. I seen it. I seen it. Let's see. Against this fence right here. I seen it, CC. I don't know why I keep being crooked. Okay, so that's one. Those are those wooden trellises or metal for just that? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, welcome to the garden club, CC. I meant to tell you that when I first saw you log in today. Okay. Get these two. Right? That's my art. We all saw you, CC. You guilty as charged. You with us now. You don't want to be part of. We're a great crew. Okay, we good peoples. I probably need to move this. I need to move this. I'll come back and I'll put it down later. But for now, because I don't want to move it because of these squirrels, I'll come back and I'll move it. But I just want to see how far I can put it. All right. Get your hands, crew. Kind of looks like PVC pipe. So these are like fiberglass hoops, G Mama. Fiberglass hoops. And it wasn't expensive either. So, yeah, gloves are. Cece said that it helps her inner therapy uh to be one with the soil. You're with your dirty hands, crew. Go ahead on with your dirty hands. And bits and pieces of my spinach are coming up, so I'm happy about that. Oh no, I might run out. I might should have. Oh, I don't want this to be in the dirt. I did it wrong. Let me drop that off. There we go. Okay. Something is in the way down there. I don't know. All right. And the idea is to just protect what's about to come with this frost. I'm not going to protect this. Oh, I like trellises, is why I asked. You need to get some new ones. I got this from what you call Amazon, a barking alarm for the squirrels. I mean, we have the dog next door that's barking, but what's a barking alarm? What I was thinking about getting was those little, the little owls that make noise and light up, but they get expensive if you do it over time. I probably should have put the hoops on this side where I have stuff growing. So I'm gonna talk about the hot pepper spray on a stream in a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna move these hoops from here to there because I actually have things that need protecting. So let me just switch it. I'm gonna pull these hoops up because I want my mustards to make it. So I'm gonna switch them. Let me grab them. So I'm gonna plant them on this side, and I need to come out here and rake. Uh, the pop of it. Let's see. Okay. All right. There's a brick here. There's like a stone where I gotta find a place that this will go down. I'm trying not to let this pop me in my face too. How about that? Maybe I need to put it over some. So where this long beam is, there's like cement down there and the thing won't go down. There we go. So got it here. I'm gonna take the other ones from over there. Those white trellis. Oh, thank you. They came with the backyard with the house. Okay, let's see. Let me grab these. Okay. There's more cement. Sorry for putting my butt in your face. More cement. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Because I definitely want to cover this stuff because it's already established. And y'all will see that I put some little dead leaves over here. I'll show you in a second. So I put some, Chanel sent me this video, right? And I put some of the dead leaves or the leaves that the things were eating, and I put them here to see if maybe the slugs and stuff will stop eating my greens and just eat the ones on the ground. And it looks like it's working. It worked on the other side too. So maybe try that, y'all. If you have some partially eaten leaves, try to put it on the ground and see if the slugs and stuff will target the ones that you already have down for them. It's kind of like sharing a little bit, right? So, and I got to come out here and pick out some of these weeds. Grab this last trellis over here. So, I moved this stone out of the way. Oh, I meant to come back in. I had almost broke this trellis before. This stone heavy? All right, let me try to move the stone first. It's down in there. I don't know why it's here. Yes, Cece, before you said I'm putting my gloves on because I'm about to dig down here and grab this stone up and I didn't want dirt in my nails. All right, let me bend it up. Let me put this trellis back in here. I had popped it out when I pulled out the tomato and it came loose, so I need to fix it. Okay. I don't know. All right, almost got it. Okay, so now I gotta come spray these little cabbages, but I'm gonna try to put this trellis over here. All right, so I got that there. Yeah, they just want their fair share. DE for the slugs? No, I'm gonna come give everything a good spray today. Um, and I'm gonna go measure out how much. I think the frost cloth for stuff that's down on the ground itself, I could just spread something down there. But for the hoop houses, it's for things that are already grown like upward. So I'm just gonna spread cloth over this section. I need to go in and start pulling out these pepper plants. Um, Sister, you about took Tamika out in the challenge. Shame on me. Shame on me. I asked her if she wanted to quit and she said no. Uh, G Mama saying, hey, black. Oh, yeah. Uh, Put a piece of wood down and slugs will go under it and hide and remove the slug the next day. Repeat as needed. Thank you, Cropper. Welcome to the live stream, Cropper. Don't, brother, I'm telling on you, Cropper. Cropper be in other people's streams and he be coming for me because somebody posted a video of what could or could not be him dancing, and I ain't even say nothing. All I did was look. And so he posted a video of what could be me dancing. I don't even dance like that, Cropper, but it's all good. David Corey, Cropper in Texas. All right, so we got that for this side. I'm gonna go measure out my my cloth. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm also gonna put a cloth over, and I'm gonna yes, Cropper be also typing in all caps, having people thinking he yelling and stuff. Let me show y'all over here these greens. Some I've given up on, some I have not. So you can see that the beets, whatever they do, they'll do. I'm not wasting my time with those. My broccoli is coming up pretty good. Here's more cabbage here. More cabbage here. There's two of them in there. I don't know if it's gonna make a head because they're too close. Then I got my some collard greens in some pots over here. Then I got another broccoli over here. Got some mustards in some pots back here and some pak choi in some pots back here. And then the Swiss chard, I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah, you got everybody laughing. It's all good though. I don't take offense to it. I don't care. Um, this pepper plant gonna come out. Um, and when it comes out, I'm gonna put one of the maybe two or three of the seedlings in it. But over here, I'm just gonna spread a cloth over it and pray that it doesn't break the limbs. These are the plants that I'm hoping when we get the frost, these leaves are coming off first because they ready. Look, I'm gonna stick my hand there. They're like way bigger than my hand. They ready. So they're big enough to be harvested. So we're gonna harvest some of these once we hit a frost. I'm gonna take the basil out of that pot back there, and I'm gonna bring this pot in the house eventually after I take the basil out of it, and the basil that I have growing in the hydroponics is gonna go back in that pot over there. And this one was where we had sprinkled a bunch of stuff in it, but in a minute I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna put a lot of bone meal in it, and I'm gonna put some seeds in that pot. Yes, I harvested some last week, y'all. Them mustard greens was good. They was real good. But I want a frost to hit them. And I've never grown pak choi, but let me just show y'all with these green stalks here, the pak choi. Hold on one second. Bye, come give me a kiss. All right, I'll see you. All right, had to say bye to my little one. All right, so let me just show y'all these pak choi here in this green stalk. So I think I could pretty much harvest. I'm not going to harvest the whole plant. I'm just going to do cut and come again. So there's this one on this side. I have some out in the garden itself. And there's these on this side. I think I could start harvesting some of these leaves here. And what I want to know from y'all is, what do y'all use pak choi is? How do you cook it? Because I'm tired of researching stuff online, because I feel like they stuff not going to taste like how I'm used to it. Y'all know I'm from the South, so I need a Southern style recipe. If anybody knows one, let me know. Let me know. And you see my little baby lettuces here? I'll protect these from the frost, because y'all saw my frost covers. Let me not. So that's that. So those are the two what I have growing in the green stalk. Down here I had some what I'm gonna do is these two. I had the golden beet seeds. They never came up. I'm gonna drop something else down in there and then put the little seed things on it to see how they do, and see what happens. So what would you grow a root veggie for those? Let me know. I have a bag of this bone meal that busted up, so I'm gonna take it outside with a shovel, and then I'm gonna come back out here with see this thing busted up at the bottom. I'm gonna just take it and I'm gonna put the whole, I don't know how much I'm supposed to put in there, but I'm gonna put the whole thing in that little thing over there. So y'all see I got like seedlings all down there too. Eventually they'll go out. We'll see. So this little long pot here, I'm gonna put this bonefish meal in it. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I could put y'all right here. Let me get this little foot stand. Make it easier for myself and everybody else. All right. Here we go. Will it stay? Will it fall? My gimbal always falling because the wind start blowing, and that's all she wrote. So step over here. First of all, I got weeds all down in my rocks back here. So the plan is to eventually all around the house just pave these sections, which hopefully we can do fairly soon. So got the most of the weeds from back here, because these weeds just go crazy. I might have to spend the day and just come out here and de-weed, but let me pull this up right here. And is that citrus fertilizer? No, it's fish bone meal. I'm just gonna loosen up this potting soil here where I had greens before. Pull that tag out. Just loosen up this soil here. And I'm gonna put some bonefish meal in here, and then I'm gonna put a root veggie, some seeds in here in this pot. So see what happens. I'm trying to check to see if there's any bugs down in this potting soil. That's what I'm really looking for. I don't really see any. Don't see any. It's busted up at the bottom so I can pour fish bone meal. Yeah. You could put some plastic down. Yeah, so yeah, I know Shelly does that too. Just pour and just mix it in with the soil, and then I'm gonna come drop some seeds down in here. I don't know. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna put carrot seeds or beet seeds. I think y'all heard me say it in stream before. I've never been successful with growing beets before, and I don't know if I want to try it in this little container right here. Uh, Fish meal, 1 tea. Not like fish meal that you fry fish with. It's the, it says fish bone meal. That's what the bag say. You want me to read what's in the bag? It's all busted up. And it's faded. It says bone fish meal, nitrogen, phosphate, and it's expired, so it's okay. I can't read these words, G Mama, but it's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Might have to get a new I'll take a picture and email it to you, G Mama. The back of the bag so you can see what's in it. Where did the busted up part at? Oh, here you go. I covered it. Put a little bit more in there just because I want to get rid of this just because my bag busted up. That's the only reason I'm pouring out as much as I am. All right. So we're going to go back inside that cloth so I could be prepared for next week. I'm going to grab some seeds and come back out here and toss some seeds up in here. And I might actually use my... Good morning, Miss T. I just did a video planting carrot seeds. Okay, David, so your thing is you think I should put some carrot seeds in here with this bone fish meal. I've been doing pretty good with carrots though. But for the winter time, you got to plant those carrots that don't go down as much. Plus, Cropper, you live where it's warm at, so you should be a-okay. All right, so this stuff stink. Okay. I could take a picture of the bag. That's what it say. That's what it say. Yeah, it has phosphorus in it. It's the Dr. Earth brand. Dr. Earth brand. All right. Let's see. Let me take these gloves off and switch to other gloves, because that stuff would stink. It's ground up animal parts. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm trying to grab stuff. Okay. Here go my other gloves. Yeah. Chanel, you said what kind of animal? I would assume that it would be different type of fish, right? It says bone fish meal is a fly. Bone fish meal, I'm assuming that it's a fish or different sea animals that they grind up the bones for. Clean these glasses off so I can see without squinting. So yeah, I was supposed to take my tape measure out there and measure how long to cut this cloth for, but I didn't. So in the meanwhile, so I can make sure I at least complete some stuff, I'm gonna look at these carrot seeds to see which carrots I'm gonna put in that container. I don't want to put any of the colored carrots because they take way too long. G Mama, you good? Yeah, that's what the bag says, Hash. Where are my carrot seeds that I want to put in there? I bought these over here because there's some of the seeds that y'all gonna get. So I let these, yes, I'm touching it with bare. I don't think it matters if you touch them with bare hands as long as they dried up. So I have like the Carolina Reapers on top, the purple Reapers here that I dried out. Purple carrots do take longer. And then I got some ghost peppers down here. I'm gonna grind them up because I want to make that pepper spray for the for the squirrels and stuff. I'm gonna grind it up, put it in water or oil or whatever, but I'm gonna put them out. I'm gonna put pepper shavings or ground up out there for the squirrels and stuff. And I'm gonna take the seeds off of them. And for the seed giveaway today, for those that emailed, hey Pooh Hef, how are you doing? You rolled over and logged in this morning. Thank you for joining. Everybody, make sure you drop those likes. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna grind these up, but I'm just gonna put them on the table so I know what to do. And oh, I gotta get these carrot seeds while it's on my mind. I'm gonna put this on the floor because it stink, and I might throw it away. And it's all over my seed box. I gotta sweep. So radishes. All right. Let me check my seed box. You forgot to email me. David Corey, you wasn't in the stream. You don't even know what to email. College cabbage, corn, carrots. Here we go. Cece, you got so much to do today. What you got to do today? Cool. What you got to do today? I'm gonna have to order me another seed container because like my things are starting to bust open. All right, the type of carrots I want to put in there are the short ones. So okay, here you go. See how short these carrots are? That's what I'm gonna put in the that container that I just put that bone meal in. So, and I'm also gonna put some carrots in there when I pull out this pepper plant that I'm not gonna grow next year. Trying to think. I'm gonna just leave this out right here because these are mostly in this container is mostly like my root veggies, and that's what I'm gonna grow inside of the. Oh, you emailing me? Okay. Look on Cropper. Look on my in my page description the order form for the hot sauces there. So I only have a few left. And I'm getting in orders. Like I got in an order for like 6 of them yesterday, which is kind of depleting it a little bit. So and Monday is when I'll be shipping out. So make sure you go in and do that. That hot sauce is good. Thank you, Chanel. I got to do a mix for a friend and do some research for this financial advisor role. Oh, nice. I'm interested to hearing about the financial advisor. That's a little bit about of what I do. You're excited to grow some full-size carrots in your green stalk. You know, I didn't even think about that. I probably could put some carrots in those 2 slots of my green stalk where the beets didn't grow. What I really want to do is put some bone meal in those pockets and grow and try to put those golden beet seeds again. Yes, Pooh, for real. You didn't know. I work for a hospital, but I'm in the investment office part of it. So financial stuff is what I do. Would you start spinach in a fall garden zone? Yes, I would, because you're in the right climate zone for it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. See, you learned something. See, I'm not like I guess I'm not very transparent in what I do for a living. So 3 carrots per pocket and they get a decent size. Okay, so Cropper, you're in Dallas, Texas. Pooh is in Houston, Texas. I think CC is close to Houston, Texas, right? Um, Karima, I guess you're in Texas too. Well, what zone? Well, what state are you in, Karima? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Um, okay. H Town. All right, y'all gotta H-Town. All right. All right, so let me put these in that. I'm gonna grow the full container of these Royal Chantenay carrots. I'm gonna put them in there. Dallas, Texas for you too. All right, so you and Cropper, y'all. Cropper, why don't you share what your CC in the country? Pooh, don't be like that. Cropper, why don't you share some of what you're growing? Because it looks like Karima. Don't say that? Okay, okay. I won't say it again. You in Atlanta, Georgia? That's my art. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so I'm procrastinating because I'm trying to get this tape that I put on this packet off of this thing. I might just have to use my scissors and tape it back, or just I'm not gonna use the whole pack because I want some of these seeds for the spring. But I taped it down pretty good. All right, here we go. You put down some purple carrots, beets, and garlic in one bed. Pooh, don't make them have to bring out these salt shakers in my stream today for you. Don't be like that. CC, he did say you was country though. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. All right. Y'all got Texas on Texas, Houston on Houston crime in my channel this morning. All right. So where I put my new set of gloves, because that other stuff I had was stinking and I don't want to put on them same gloves again. I'm messing up today. I don't want to open up a new pack of gloves. I just had them in my hand. I'm about to take up my cherry tomatoes in another bed, trying to decide what else to put in, thinking of Nero, spinach, cabbage, and kale. I think you could plant all of that where you at. I'm actually jealous because I can't grow the things that y'all grow all the time. Small fruit, good morning. Did I miss somebody? Thank you, Cece, for saying that. Good morning, small fruit. Welcome to the channel. Plant brassicas, Chanel. Okay. Let me grab these. Since I can't find where I put the other ones. Looking around. You also have Roselle hibiscus that's doing great. Finally bloomed some calyxes. All right. CC, you see how I just have random gloves laying around everywhere? Gotta do it. Because I'm okay with not being one with the soil. I'm A-okay with it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this out, plant these carrots in that container. I'm going to put some of that bone meal inside of my green stalk and put some beet seeds in there. And then I'm going to come in and figure out what else I need to do. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what's coming up in the upcoming week. But I still got to go out there and pull some more weeds. So I have I just realized why you said that they are loud. You don't like them? They loud and green and, you know, listen. Cece I'm not going to call her a hater. I'm going to say that she likes to be one with the soil. That's her therapy, so I'm not going to knock her for it, okay? It's okay to be one with the soil. I have winter gloves too, y'all. My winter gloves have like this fleece lining, and I love them. I love them. So let me get these carrot seeds. While I'm out there, I'm going to pick some weeds. So we'll be outside for a little minute. Who's special? Good morning. Golden time of day. How are you? Love you too, Cece. You can pick on me all you want to about these gloves. They ain't going to stop me from wearing them, though. Because I'm here. Cece, I'm assuming that you're on a computer. Can you tell me on the weekends or during the week which evening you're free so we could plan this collab for this transplanting of stuff? Give me your free dates and we can get it done. I'm hoping to do it before my birthday. I am gonna one with the soil. I'm gonna just do a line. You know what? I'm gonna poke my fingers in here and just sprinkle seeds and then come back and thin it out because I want actual carrots. This is kind of like an experiment, kind of, sort of. And then I'm gonna go get my y'all probably can't see the dents, but I'll bring you down so you can see. I hadn't planned on growing carrots in a container, so I don't need to put as many of these seeds in here. You grounded gardeners, Okay, if that's what you want to call it. I call it protecting my fingers and my hands. Sprinkle a little bit of these. I'm gonna come in and thin these out, and I gotta go get the chicken wire to go over it to keep the birds and the squirrels out of here, cause they some haters. The squirrels and the birds are some haters. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. Good morning. Good morning. And I need to put a label, so see what we can get to sprout. Hopefully it does sprout because it's about to get cold here. So, cold weather can prevent seeds from sprouting because they just don't feel, I say they just don't feel like it. Yeah, they are a real menace. Heck no. No, she not about to do a pepper challenge. Um, I was in someone else's stream and Cece said that she uses her hydroponics to do seedlings, and I said, well, I would like to know like step by step how you do it, because you go from like one stage to the next, and it's probably beneficial for not only me but other gardeners to pretty much see, like, when you take it out, do you thin it out, how much soil do you put in it, do you put fertilizer in there with it, do you put it under lights on the inside and then take it outside, how long do you take it outside for. So I'm hoping that CC can help answer some of those questions for the garden community that's new to hydroponics and want to use them for transplants. So I figure a collab would be great because I'm learning, and I think CC's a great gardener, and she could be a great teacher for those of us that are new to the hydroponics. So you see I put the seeds in here, and before I even get too far, I'm gonna go and cover this with some chicken wire that I have laying on the ground over there. Be right back. Um, Squirrels. Right, so 1 second. Let me grab this chicken wire. So I'm gonna just put some chicken wire over this to keep the squirrels out of my ish. I probably should have bent this before. Let's see. Is that good enough? I'm gonna put something on it. I think I got a little hammer over here. All right, that should keep it from, and I might as well take this pot from back here before I do that. So our wheelbarrow over here, you might see from time to time there's a wheelbarrow full of dirt over here. We can't lift it, so from time to time I just take scoops of it out and put it, because the wheel broke on it, so it's been sitting here for over a year and we haven't moved it yet. Some people might say that's lazy, but it ain't bothering us, so we don't bother it for now. I probably should move some of these containers around, but for now I'm gonna pull up some of these weeds back here. Okay, Chanel. CC knows how to grow big. Yes, CC definitely a great gardener, and I love the relationship she has with her garden. Yeah, when I saw CC out in the garden with no shoes on, I said she must really love the garden, because I don't know that I could do that. I think my grandmother did that once. I would be scared. Like, CC, you ever stepped on a worm before or stepped on something and it started wiggling? Like, did you jump? Because I would be running. Up some of these weeds while I'm back here, and I'm probably gonna RIP this basil too, because I want the pot for a plant that I'm gonna pull out of the enclosure. Now is when I probably need that knife. So this basil did real good all season. It's probably time. I don't want to save any of the seeds from it. You gonna get me there? You gonna get me where? You not gonna get me in the garden with no shoes on. No, ma'am. I ain't gonna do it. Oh, this is like solid. And I want to save this soil. So, all right. Now is when I think I need my hori knife. Barefoot, no ma'am. No thank you. As my daughter would say, no thank you. No thank you. All right. So it's had it. I know y'all wondering why I'm not saving seeds is because I have so many basil seeds. It's okay. You don't have to save every single seed that comes through your way. I just want to save some of this soil in this pot because I'm just going to amend it a little bit, and I'm going to put a plant that I'm going to overwinter inside of this container here once I loosen up the soil. Okay. I don't know why I thought that basil roots was. I heard Cece talking about snakes and she didn't even flinch. I would have run screaming and crying. Squirrel comes too close. I'm a city girl. First of all, the squirrels, they get close to me sometimes, and I throw stuff. Yes, I do. I throw stuff. Yeah, when I seen her talking about snakes, I said she ain't scared. She good. I wouldn't go outside with bare feet either. See, I'm not alone. Other people feel the same way as me. They not coming outside with bare feet. Like, what if you step on something? Because the last thing I need is something wiggling under my toes. It's a wrap. This basil put a lot of rhizomes in this pot right here. So I'm gonna loosen up this soil. I'm making a mess, but it's okay. I'm gonna leave some of the leaves down in there. It's a rock. And go back in there. I see a weed. But yeah. You'd eat what, Herman? Tell me what you would eat. Tell me you're not talking about eating a snake. I just need to know what you're talking about. He said I would eat them. What is them? That's my art. Y'all are brave. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't eating no snake. I ain't stepping on no snake. I'm not coming near a snake. I'm not eating any worms. I'm not doing any of that. Just not gonna do it. So I'm just loosening up the soil with my hands here. And yeah. Get some of these roots out. Looks, who gonna eat a squirrel? Herman gonna eat a squirrel? Yeah, nah, it's not my cup of tea. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, let me leave this here. Let me prep to pull out this, I need some shears. I'm gonna use my hori knife to pull out this thing because I wanna use it for the first time. And I don't think I probably need a basket. So let's do this. Let's move you guys over here into the garden enclosure. I'm not gonna pull all the peppers out today, but a good amount of them. You don't do snakes, but we'll walk around the garden with no shoes on. You put potatoes around them and make a meal? Oh no. No, oh, he said put potatoes around them and make a meal. No, thank you. I'm gonna pass on that. All right, here we go. So we back in the garden enclosure. I'm gonna grab a basket, my hori knife, and I'm gonna bring this basket of soil over here. So take a good look of what it looks like. We're gonna start removing from this side and go around. Some of the plants I wanna keep and some of them I don't. So let's get with it. Let me go get the soil and the other things and I'll be right back. Let's see, soil. Then gotta get some shears. Okay, so let's get it together. All right, so, all right, see you, Cropper. See you around. So this isn't garden tone. I put some different fertilizer in here. It's just 10, 10, 10. Got my little basket because any peppers that's on this pepper plant, I'm going to clip off and put them in there. So before I even start pulling this pepper plant out of here, I'm just going to put a nice balanced fertilizer in here, just a handful to overwinter it. Let me mix it in here, get it toward the bottom. So yeah, I just put a handful in this soil right here because I want to reuse the soil. So I got that in there. And the one I'm gonna pull out is the pink tiger butt. So what I'm gonna do first is trim off a lot of the limbs for this one plant. There's no fruit on that one. Let's see, let me turn so y'all can see. Yeah, I do have a lot of peppers in there. A lot of peppers. All right, Cece, I'll talk to you later. Thank you, everybody. So I'm just gonna trim off these limbs. And there are some peppers on here, so I'm gonna just trim these right on off. Yes, CC is eating squirrels. Not my cup of tea, but to each his own. All right. So I don't want some of these peppers here. Let me grab it from the top. Take some of them off. Okay. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I know I'm gonna pull up this ghost pepper plant soon. I'm gonna just go ahead and trim it at the bottom so I can get over there without. And there's another limb that I could cut off of here. This pepper plant is kind of tall, and it grew tall because it was being shaded by another pepper plant that I had in there. So I'm just gonna take off some of these. All right. So what I do with this knife, I'm gonna trim around the roots. See my hori knife? What I like about it, those of you that are late to the stream, what I like about it is that it gives the measurements. One side is perforated and one side is smooth. But I like that it gives the measurements for when I start planting in later seasons. So I'm just gonna use this to loosen up the soil around it. What is that? There's like stuff falling and I don't know what it is. Just trimming around these roots on here. And I'm gonna try to pull it without damaging it too much. Pull the stake out with it. All right. So the pink tiger butt, I'm not gonna keep. Are those peppers good when they're green? You probably could eat them, but for these in particular, I don't want to keep this plant. What I want to keep is the ghost pepper in front of it. I'm about to pull the ghost pepper up, and that's why I put fertilizer in this box, in this planter right here, because I'm gonna try to overwinter this ghost pepper plant. So That's why I did that. Actually, what I should do is overwinter the dragon's breath because I don't want or need any more of those peppers. The ghost peppers I could keep for a little while longer, but the dragon's breath I don't need to keep. So let me go ahead and cut that one, trim the leaf, the branches and stuff off of that one because it's wild. Okay. So the dragon's breath, this is what the peppers look like. And because this one is already starting to turn a little bit, I could put it in a window. Am I going to make a greenhouse out of it? So I thought about it. What I want to do is put plastic all around it for the winter time and then pull it off in the spring. So that's what the thought process is, but I would need help because as y'all can see, I'm not that tall and getting up on ladders and stuff is not really my cup of tea. So maybe if my brother, when he comes up, maybe he'll help me turn it into a slight greenhouse for the winter time. Pick my knife up out the ground. Okay. So I want to keep this pepper right here, but it's like intermingled with this ghost pepper plant. So I'm trying to get it. You know what? Let me just try this. This goes to this plant, and if I cut it, it'll drop. There you go. Okay. Six mil plaster and a staple gun is all I need. Okay. Maybe I'll try it. See how much this thing branched out. So it has some peppers on it. I'm going to take those off. If it's starting to turn, I'll take that off. There's some that's just straight up green, which I'm pretty sure the straight up green ones are hot too, but I'll pull them off. Gotta make sure I wash my hands after this, because even though they green, because this is like a super, super hot, I don't want it. All right, so just let me move this out of my way so I don't fall. Okay. Maybe if here we go, move this. Okay, here we go. This is crazy. 6 mil is what you have on your greenhouse. Do they sell? Where do you have to go like to a spec? Can I order that online? That type of plastic, or should I go to like a hardware store? Is there any hardware store in particular? Let me know. I think I got them all. Okay. This one fell. You got yours from eBay? Oh, I don't really shop on eBay, but I will look on Amazon. What do I do with those shears? I didn't think it would take me this long to get some of these pepper plants out of here. Trying to like. Okay. Does anybody want any dragon's breath peppers? Oops. Let me know, because I don't want them anymore. Okay. Pull this out. No thanks, Chanel? You sure? Oh, this thing is like, I'm trying to pull it, but I gotta use the knife to loosen up the roots. They're not trying to come out, so that's why I said I'm glad that this knife has a perforated edge here to help me get the roots free. Oh man, I don't want to break it. Loosen it up. Okay. And my stomach is growling, so that means it's almost quitting time because I'm hungry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, y'all. My poor worms coming out. So check out the root on this. And whoever grew it with rock wool. You can see kind of like here, because I bought it as a seedling. So what am I gonna do? Put back on these gloves and move my soil back in here. Try to get my worm back where he need to go. I'm gonna leave these leaves in here. I do see some roly-polies. Where did that worm go that I just pulled out of here? I'm gonna put the leaves back in here because they could break down as some compost. And I'm sure that the slugs and whatever else is in here eating will love these leaves. So all I'm doing right now is just pushing all the soil and the leaves back in here. Okay. So now this complete side over here and in the middle, with the exception of this ghost pepper, is free. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim down. Who said that? Yes, Tamiko, you want some? Okay. It's a no for me. I don't want to break this. So I'm gonna see, I'm like trimming off all the rock wool here. All the rock wool. And I'm even gonna trim down some of the roots, especially this long part over here. And trim off the small. Here we go. Pull off this rock wool here. See? So now I could just stick it in the soil, cover it really good, and then, do I want to keep both? Yeah, I'll keep both. So this is my plant that I'm going to put down in the soil. I'll probably put it on a sun porch for now, but let me get my knife. I'll leave everything else out here for now. You love heat, but you don't want to do the competition. I dig it. I dig it. I don't love, well, I love some heat, not heat like that. Let me go back in. I gotta grab my charger before it dies, before I can say goodbye. So let me go in and grab this charger real quick. I'm gonna come back out here after I'm Yeah, you did hear wind chimes. I have wind chimes inside the garden enclosure. Donzel. So that's part of my garden morning winterizing. I did get a bit done today. I like to say that when I end stream that I got something accomplished. And I did get quite a bit done today. I'll be back on stream tomorrow trying to finish up some of this winterizing because during the week I don't have as much time to get out in the garden itself. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching the replay, please press that subscribe. Come back, join us, have fun, talk to us in the chat. Make sure your bell icon is turned on. If you're in the chat and you forgot to hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up today. Tomorrow we're going to do more of the winterizing, but we're going to throw in some talk about a good amount of talk about hydroponics. So make sure you come back tomorrow, 8 a.m. We'll be back streaming tomorrow, probably around the same amount of time. And enjoy all of the content on the stream today. Go back and watch the Pepper Challenge. A fellow gardener did a collab with me. Her and her son did the Pepper Challenge. Everybody was Team Samuel. So go in and see what everybody was talking about. And I will see everybody, hopefully, same time, same place tomorrow. Come back, enjoy the stream. For those of you that submitted, hashtag and then the word that I said for some free seeds, I got you. We'll get them out next time. So this week, probably, maybe even today for the seeds. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Great stream. Thanks for joining me and have a great day. Happy gardening and grow big.